What's up, people? Welcome to the hot seat with me, Natfadecole. And on today's episode, the first ever episode, I've got a special guest, someone I feel has been influential in the UK Afrobeat scene, also a very good friend of mine. I'll be interviewing him today, and whilst I cut his hair, I'll be asking him a series of questions as to his journey into the game, what made him get into the game and his influences and so on and so forth, and also what he has in store for us and well, for you guys basically. And yeah, so you stay tuned and stay locked in, and don't forget to subscribe down below. Alright?
You see my lady hold me down, yeah. Yeah, she hold me down, yeah. Never ever downgrade, baby hold me down, yeah. Yeah, she hold me down, yeah. Never ever downgrade, baby hold me down, yeah.
So on today's show or episode, we have Mr. Mazi Chukz in the chair.
Yes,
Mr. Mazi,
what's good, man? What's going on, bro?
what's happening, my brother?
Out here, man, out here. You get me?
I don't know about out here, but
out here, you get me?
yeah. So today you're gonna be getting your trim.
Yeah.
Whilst that interview, ask you questions
Yeah.
about your career, music, everything,
Okay.
and a few personal questions in there. So
Yeah, it's tired, bro.
brace yourself
Tired,
for
it's tired.
what's going on. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, on the whole, we're gonna get to know you more.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are fans out there who want to know a lot about Mr. Mazi Chukz,
Yes,
and
boss.
what you're about, what's been going on, what you've been hiding, what you've been seeing, or whatever it is,
Yeah.
So we're gonna get cracking. Today, Mr. Mazi's asked for a skin fade with a little line there. Repeat of that line.
Yeah, me.
Obviously, it's got that little curl thing going up on the top, so we're gonna maintain that and keep it going. And we're gonna take off all the beard, by the way. Taking it off.
This interview be short, bro.
We're taking off all our beard today, so all the
None
beard is
of
coming
that.
off. So beard gang no more. Not after today, no more.
No way,
I'm playing,
bro,
but
no
yeah,
way.
man, we're gonna get cracking straight to business.
Yeah,
I've disinfected all the machines. If you were concerned about that, all machines have been disinfected. I disinfected it again. And after you leave, I'm gonna disinfect it, obviously, so you don't pot up jams.
Can you imagine?
But we're gonna get cracking straight to it.
Yeah.
So I know you're given a whole lot of interviews.
Yeah.
And also you've been a friend of mine. We always chat, we always talk, and
Why you guys
whatever have
bro?
you.
Why you guys so polite?
Well, we always do though.
Bro,
We always
listen,
chat.
I
We
just
always-
know you from here, bro. It's not even that.
Nah, bro. We
That's
always.
okay,
I mean, as a
yeah,
friend of mine. But
definitely.
on a serious note,
Yeah,
you're my bridging though. Get me, obviously. But as being a friend of mine,
Yeah.
we always talk. We always go back and forth, bounce off each other sometimes.
Yeah.
So today you're gonna just summarize quickly for us,
Yeah.
like what again, for those who don't know,
Yeah,
because
okay.
obviously this is the hot seat with Natfadecole,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna summarize for us, what got you into into music, and why this type of music, Afro beats, and
Okay.
the whole rest and the rest and the rest.
I started off, like, to be honest, from when I was young, I always knew obviously music or maybe football was my own route. Not like I was academically not gifted or something like that. I still obviously did that side of things, but I just always felt like
Wait. So you're not academically gifted? Are you trying to say?
No,
that?
I'm saying not like I was. Like when people say, "Oh yeah, I always knew music was my own thing," then it's almost like you're giving away the other side. Obviously, I still did the needful in it, but it's just
Yeah.
I just always felt more attached. I always felt more free when I was either on the pitch playing football, or when I was in a studio or writing music or just being creative generally, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously that I remember even telling my dad about it as young as 6. And he just looked at me like, this guy, like, African parents, like, this guy, you don't even know what you're saying. But time went on. I started, recording. I remember when I was 15, with a couple of my guys actually one of my guys, like, we used to record in his room actually, them times. And then from there, man, obviously we had a little group, but
What was the group called, man?
First it was started off, we were calling ourselves the Troops. Well, listen,
okay, the Troops,
we're kids, but shout out to AK, man. But we just felt like,
Shout out to AK.
but we just felt like music was our own route kind of thing, so we just stuck to it, just carried on going, and then I took time out, because always at the time I was playing football at the same time.
Yeah.
So I always felt like.
We used to kick ball together.
Yeah, but don't worry. Well, he was the worst player on the pitch though. But
I don't know about that.
Something happened with the football, and it just made me like take time off the whole thing. Like obviously chasing the music and the football, and I took time and I just sat back and I thought about things. I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna come back, I always wanted to do music of African origin, like, or some, like, just kind of like touched on my actual background, because obviously I'm Nigerian, and you know, and I just wanted to do music that had obviously some sort of relation to, you know, my background, not just because obviously music at the end of the day has to be an interpretation of you yourself, innit? Like you can't just jump in a game and start singing like maybe Chris Brown or rapping like Drake. You need to find your own, like, you know what I mean, like your own lane kind of thing. And then obviously with the African, like, that's why I say the music I do is music of African origin, because it's like it's a blend of, you know, different things, but at the same time it's still me kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man, that's how we got in the game, man. And all 14 times I dropped a single called One in a Million, and then people took to it, man. Yeah, man, the rest is.
I mean, that was for you a breakthrough record.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, most definitely. That was the one.
I mean, like, up until then, what we were used to was like,
yeah,
we were used to hardcore
Afrobeat, yeah, exactly.
and everything was up tempo.
Yeah.
Everything was fast,
so
you know
dancey.
And I think with things like to Party,
yeah,
you know, and that, you know, that blew from Nigeria, you know, coming over to this side of town, you know, I think that was one of the first sort of breakthrough records in terms of obviously the slow pace, the
R&B,
sort of. I mean, you've released more songs since then, you've made more tunes since then, but it's like, for me, that was like a breakthrough.
When I actually released it, I remember it was a risk that everyone was saying to me, oh, here goes your, you know, 10 views or 15 views kind of thing. And yeah, man, so thank God, man.
And also, obviously, in recent times, you obviously, like I said earlier, you've worked on different projects, you've worked on different, you know, materials, you've put different stuff out there. Your recent one being Young Sugar.
And obviously that's part of a collective, like a project I'm actually working on with DJ P Montana.
Okay.
So yeah, man, that's like the first single off the project anyway. So yeah, man, more singles, more videos, more vibes loaded, man.
You also had an EP you released.
Yeah.
Prior to this single,
yeah.
There was If Not Now released. You released.
Late last year.
And what was the reception?
Yeah, it was good, to be honest. Obviously, like, I just wanted to really, what it was for me was just to give my support, my true support, like a body of work, like they can, relate to and vibes and whatnot more. Just because obviously people kept saying, oh, the thing about Mazi will drop a song. Ever since 1 in a Million, he drop a song, it goes away. There's many more things to it. It's not just being in the studio, like, and just, you know what I mean? If it was just being in the studio, bro, I'll be releasing songs every day or every week, innit? But there's a few more things that goes into the whole process and whatnot. But yeah, man, like I just wanted to give my supporters something like a body of work, and also I wanted to use it as a test, just to know what sounds they prefer from me, kind of thing. So obviously now I'm like, obviously, 10 steps ahead of what I'm doing now, so yeah.
I remember you did a campaign at one time,
which was called 5 Days of Mazi, yeah, exactly.
And on that there was one song called, I think Chillz produced.
Tonight.
Yeah. Tell us about that, because every time I talk to you, I always say to you, that's one of my favorite songs from you.
Funny thing is, there's an extended version dropping on the new project as well. That's your favorite record.
Please, for those people who haven't heard this song, it's called Tonight. It was produced by Chillz.
Shout out to Chillz.
It's on his. If you go to Mazi's SoundCloud,
it's right there.
Yeah, it's called Tonight. So the 5 Days of Mazi campaign, how did that go? How did that go?
So that was literally to obviously to engage more with my supporters again, innit? Like, so obviously every day of the 5 days campaign, what we did was do an activity, whether it was with the Q&As, whether it was just releasing a new record, or you get what I'm trying to say, just little things we did each day, and it just like be more interactive with our audience, innit? So that's what that was really.
Okay. And so talking about, I mean, in terms of obviously what the future holds and all of that. I mean, now we hear a very, very prominent Afro sound in a lot of music that's coming out now. From from different artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
the game's changed.
The game's changed. The game has changed. And what's your take on the industry now? And how do you feel like people are taking to
the sound?
The sound.
Yeah, man. To be honest, I feel like the game is a bit more easier for like the artists that are coming in right now compared to how it was before. Not trying to sound like too much of a vet, or do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But just compared to that, like sometimes when I listen to the sounds coming out now, I'm saying to myself like, I was doing these sounds in like 013, 015 times, you know, when I was doing the 1 in a Millions of Tonight's. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if for 9 years, shouts to Malik Berry as well, do you know what I mean? So, it's almost like, obviously, I feel like now, because obviously, that period had gone, obviously, when Sona was doing the Noah Halles, myself, Mo Logos, Mr. Silvers, do you get what I'm trying to say? So now, it's almost like it's a bit more acceptable, like, do you get what I'm trying to say, to do these sounds now. So, anyone coming into the game now with that sound, it's like, obviously, and plus the kids now, like the way they act, like our age group, we don't access the, like, say for instance how they will check out Link Up TV or follow Grime Daily, like proper like a religion kind of thing. We don't do it like that. And it's obviously that's why you see people doing like millions of views and like just on Link Up or like games change, games change, man. Sometimes so yeah, man. But it's good though, I guess it's good, man. It's good for the scene. There's something brewing in it, so you can't deny it. So yeah, man.
Definitely.
For the scene.
And in terms of obviously like you know, you hear it in the even globally, like
exactly, man. Exactly.
Globally accepted now.
That's what I'm saying. That's the key thing to make it more than just, you know, like a one continent genre. We're trying to make it a worldwide thing. Which I'm trying to do. So yeah,
which is good to see, because obviously from the evolution of you know, from what it began, how it began. You know, from like the Banjis, B Square, starting off the whole thing.
Even way before them as
way
well.
Before them, the pioneers way before them, but I mean like they
I know what you
that
mean,
sound more commercial.
Commercial, exactly.
You know what I mean, where people sort of listen to it, because I remember back in the day when I used to go out, you know, raving and whatever.
It wasn't really
there wasn't that much. It wasn't like now, you know. Now you go out there and
you can't go out without hearing
Afro beats or any Afro sound, any even the modern thing they call it Afro swing.
Or island vibes. Like,
you go anywhere and it's like it's out there, you know what I mean?
It's
so
true.
it's good to see. It's good. I mean, it's good. Definitely good to see people, you know, warming to it and you know, definitely accepting it. And the artists definitely being more creative.
In certain
areas.
That's the good part. Man.
You know, so definitely, man. In terms of obviously, like, I mean, you discussed earlier about, you know, the game, the industry. Personally, do you feel like you've gotten your just deserve, or you feel like you've gotten the things or gotten the credit you feel like you're supposed to deserve, or you feel like you should deserve from the game?
See me, I don't like to sound like a broken record or like someone who's mad upset. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? That's why sometimes I don't always like try to think about those things. But I personally, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't think so, innit? See what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't. Therefore, a lot of stuff that obviously, like I said, in terms of the sound and how things have, you know what I'm trying to say, a lot of things that I don't even want to get too personal, but yeah, man.
I mean, we're not gonna get personal.
But I don't feel
I mean, as an artist, I feel like there comes a point where obviously it's at the end of the day it's effort.
I mean,
it's effort
you're right,
put into the game, into your craft. And for that, you want to expect.
You just deserve.
And do you feel like, and obviously on that basis, why I'm asking.
No, of course not. Not right now, anyway. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? That there's a lot of stuff a lot of songs that obviously that come out that have been influenced by a lot of stuff that we did back in that from like 014, 015 times, but obviously because people hadn't taken to the sound so much, then you know what I'm trying to say is like now people are doing it and it's touching like millions of views. We're like, yo, like like we've been doing. At the end of the day, I don't sit around waiting for this person to come out and say that, you know what, like listening to Mazi or made me. I don't sit around waiting for that. All I do is just get on my bike and keep working, man.
Definitely, man.
Originals always live forever, man. You feel me? So,
most definitely. And obviously, you obviously being an artist yourself, you're well in tune with the industry. You know, all of that. Is there any? I mean, are there any new talents you've seen, you've heard that sort of remind you of you, or you rate, or you know, what's your take like on in terms of obviously talent-wise?
Yeah.
Who are you rating at the moment? Would you see doing something that's really big?
Who am I rating at the moment? To be honest, I like what everyone's doing right now. You know, shout out to everyone who's obviously everyone who's there, because obviously. See when you're on.
Shout out to everyone.
Yeah, literally.
What artist is that? I don't know.
Yeah, his name is a new guy. His name is
everyone.
Yeah, his name is mad. He's like the way he flows here, bro. So romantic. No, I'm joking now, but yeah.
You want names, bro?
Nah, obviously, shout out to everyone doing their thing right now. Obviously, Kojo's doing this thing right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bane and that. A couple more people doing it. There are a few more people doing their thing that I'm like, yo, yeah, I like.
And even with Kojo, you have that Hustle remix, don't you?
Yeah. We did shout out to them. We did Hustle remix.
And that features LAX as well.
Yeah, LAX. So shout out to them.
And you also have a thing with Bass, don't you?
Yeah, I have a big shout out to Bass as well. Big shout out to Bass, man. My G from Day, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to everyone doing their thing. I'm loving. Obviously, when I see all these playlists on Apple Music or Spotify, and you know what I'm trying to say, it's a good thing to see. Even when I went out the other day and the way I was looking at the reception and how people were vibes into the DJ played at least 45 minutes of like UK music. I was like, yo, like that shows you what's going on in the scene right now. You see what I'm trying to say? But before it'll be like obviously the UK will be maybe 2-3 songs in the clubs, and then it will go back to the American stuff, and then it'll probably go to like Afro beats in like obviously if it's an African party, it'll probably go back to Afro beats back home, and that'll be it. But now, like DJ did at least 40-45 minutes strong of UK music. I was
that's
like,
dope.
yo,
That's dope. We can't get enough of it.
We can't. Yeah, exactly. We're loving it, man. So shout out to everyone pushing the thing, man. Is it?
Yeah, man. Most definitely, man. And I feel like a lot of the time the DJs as well have a big part to play.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the DJs. Really pushing talent.
Exactly. Shout out to the ones that are pushing talent, innit?
Most definitely. Shout out to the DJs pushing talent.
Pushing.
The new single.
Yeah.
Jalem Sugar.
Yeah, damn no. In our real life. Okay. Is it?
Now,
it's not a party, yeah, it's a real life thing.
Listen, you're saying in a real life.
In our real life.
And you know when a man says in a real life, what that really means is
in our real life.
So you're not just saying it in the tune.
No,
you mean it real life. So
you're trying to draw me out.
Yeah,
I see where you're going. I just
got
late when someone's going with something. I was like, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
Whoa. I didn't. You shot yourself in the foot, my bro. You drew yourself out.
Listen, what is it? The tune. Let me tell you what the tune is. The tune is a confidence thing. Is it? Like, man, if
man said, is it?
Is it? It's a confidence thing. If you feel like you're the man in it, like, you see what I'm trying to say? Not in a like being promiscuous type of thing, but like, do you know what I mean? If you feel like you're the man in wherever you're doing, you're the sugar, you're life of the party, you're the is it?
The yellow sugar.
Is it? That's what it is, isn't it?
So now on to my next question.
Yeah.
And I have to turn my clip off for this one because I feel like the babes. I feel like the babes need to.
Bro, they
want to know about this.
They don't. Listen, tell me which babe asked you this, please.
And I'm not saying.
I hear this at interviews all the time. They'll be like, oh yeah, the girls want to know who are these girls. Let them come out. Who are these girls that are asking you, bro?
The fans.
Bro,
the fans.
Show me where they tweet you and ask you to ask.
They never tweet me, but obviously where I'm in a situation where they've seen me a couple of times with you out, and they say, "That bring Mazi, has he got a girl?"
Tell them to come ask me, innit?
Nah, but they hardly see though. You're mostly you're like you're out in the day, you hide in the day, you come out in the night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they see me at night, ask me, dog. Like I feel like I'm approachable.
I think when you're out, it's their bedtime still. So I don't really
so that means they're kids then. That means they shouldn't be asking this one.
No, not like that. Well, some of them might have work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some of them might just be indoors chilling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Obviously,
you know what I mean?
Shout out to them. Obviously.
Any girl. I mean, most people at the time of the night that you're out, most girls you're gonna be seeing out there are ones that work, ladies of the night. So obviously, we're not talking about them. We're talking about.
Which ones are you talking about? I see girls that are out on my shows are not wifey.
No, I'm not talking about your shows. I'm talking about when you're out and about in the night time. Most of the people you have there are probably like. You know what I mean? But anyway, scrap all of that.
You're trying to draw. I will draw you out with what you're saying.
Nah, you drew yourself. Nah, bro, you drew yourself out. But yeah, man. People like to know. Like, give us an insight. What is? Is there? Mrs. Chukz?
Listen.
Is there a
See the girls that ask.
Is there an Auntie Chukz? Is there a Mommy Chukz? Cause
sugar. What you say?
She could be your age.
Mommy yo, baby dance.
But yeah, man. Tell the people watching.
Listen, see the girls that are asking you, yeah, tell them I'm doing a headline show soon, man. They can ask me there still, yeah?
A headline show?
Yeah, man.
Information about this hasn't been disclosed.
I'm going to do a Q&A right on stage there, like, yo, this is the answer to your
cool. So you heard it first. He said he's going to do a Q&A.
Live and direct.
On stage. So anyone who's got questions to ask him about, you know, his personal life.
Yeah,
my personal life.
It's not a party.
It's not a party.
It's not a party.
Yeah, if you anyone and for that after the show, you might take it to the after party.
Yeah. This good.
You might get a chance to go to the after party. But you know, his headline show, you just follow him on every social media platform.
Soon dropping it.
You know, stay locked in. So he will give you a lowdown of where he's going to be performing, where the show is going to be at, what the show is going to be. So then you can get to see him in person and ask him questions. Maybe you might want to take a picture with him, a boomerang shot, whatever. You know, so he didn't. He was smart there. I see what he did there. He kind of avoided the question.
It was very diplomatic, is what you're trying to say. Well, I answered the question.
Aside from music, aside from like the babes, aside from like the monies, what else you think about? Like what would you think about, like, you know, on a day-to-day basis?
On a day-to-day, I won't lie to you. Majority of, like, obviously I'm always thinking about generally just I'm about the win, innit? Like I heard someone, I'm about the win and just winning in life.
Like, you said you're about the win, though.
Oh no, about winning in life. And I heard someone over there say that, like he doesn't know how people just want to be normal kind of thing. That's how I kind of feel like I am as well. Like I've always wanted more in life kind of thing. So I'm trying to say, not in like a greedy way, but you know what I mean? Just like, just wanted to be more, do more kind of thing. So day to day, I'm just
be more, do more.
Yeah, bro.
I firmly believe that.
So yeah,
I feel like because even of late I've been going through a phase of mine where I've just sort of tried to keep my motivation going. And I feel like sometimes what a lot of people don't break down, you see, like in the world we live in today, a lot of people don't sort of break down the ugly side of life. And the ugly side of life doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's just maybe like personal convictions. You know, I feel like we go through that on a day-to-day basis. I mean, like not day-to-day basis, but at some point we go through that phase. And
success is not a straight road.
It's not a straight road. It's definitely not a straight road. And I feel like there are people out there who are really, you know, encouraging people to sort of be strong and, you know, keep positive.
You have to keep picking yourself up, man. No one's gonna, like, if you wait around for someone to come and tell you, like kind of like, listen, you have to keep picking yourself up and saying to yourself, you know what, I'm gonna keep trying. One day something is gonna. What do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's how I am, anyway. That's what I believe. I'm not sitting around waiting for someone to tell me, oh man, that last record didn't work. Oh, don't worry, but nah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I have to keep going. Like, you see what I'm trying to say?
Most definitely, man. I know you're focused.
100.
And even behind the scenes, you're also focused. You know, trying to put your head to, trying to keep everything calm and smooth sailing and all of that. You know. So, Mr. Mazi, your fade is nearly done. Gonna get cracking the shape up and take off the beard.
Listen, bro. you don't do them.
And my clipper's not damaged, by the way. I personally cut that because, you know, it makes the machine work better. So for those people looking at me and thinking, he's a barber, he uses damaged tools. No, I actually did cut this for the sake of, and the grooves, I took them out so I could go around the ear more conveniently. Yeah, that's what I did that for. So it's not damaged. So people watching, don't think I couldn't afford a proper clipper. It's called a skeleton clipper. Research it. Do your research. But yeah, I'm gonna start shaving up Mazi now. The beard is coming off.
Listen.
No, I'm joking. We don't want to see blood. But yeah, man. But and also in terms of, obviously, you get a trim quite often. Often as in every 3 weeks.
It's a lie.
He gets a trim about
every week, bro.
Every week he's here, trying to look good. So yeah, Mr. Mazi, in closing, is there anything you have to say to the fans out there, people out there?
Yeah, man. To my real supporters, man, just keep supporting the kid, man. Yeah, more music, more vibes, more waves, man. More bossing up to do, you feel me? Yeah, man.
Well, most definitely, man. And it was also a pleasure coming down today for this interview.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Come on. And getting this £50 haircut. Jeez. You know what I mean? That's how we stay.
£50 things, pinky.
Yeah, definitely. So Mazi got a skin fade with his little line on the side over there. and the top he had curled up already, so I didn't really need to go over that too much. Obviously, as you can see, I kept his beard because I felt sorry for him. So without a shot, I kept his beard. So bro, pleasure again.
Come on, man.
The rest of the bits that he wants, like the makeups and that, I'm gonna do that off camera. Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Natfadecole, and big up. And if you want to know what shop it was, tell them what shop it is. Smith Studio.
On,
you know, repping it.
Family.
Smith Studio.
Yeah, me.
14 Empire Parade, N18 1AA, North London's finest. Keeping it live and keeping it fresh. And once again, it's Natfadecole here. Don't forget to subscribe.
Fire! Yeah, me.
No, we don't work today. The shop's not open today. You know, I was watching a thing of Gigs the other day. Gigs was talking, and he was like, he was talking about this is, you know, I can't really, I'm not really good with impressions, but he's talking about these man are funny, and you know, talking about he didn't invite me, and he was like, it's not an effing party.
It's these men are out here.
If you notice, I keep saying you know me, you know me.
You know me.
I feel like I'm in America. But, you know, I don't know why I keep saying that. It's because I listen to a lot of reggae music, man.
And you don't believe.
A man said I have to do what I have to do in order to survive.
Obviously, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, listen.
What a description.
Yeah,
it's the way you describe it though.
When people are gonna watch it, they can think, what? Like, this my dude. Nah, but bro.
How you moving?